What's up? Hey, how you doing, that Barbie chick? How are you? I can't hear you. Oh no, I can't hear you.
There we go. There we go.
There it is. There it is. Okay, cool, cool. I was starting to have a freak out attack. Hey, we got
Sorry.
somebody really cool today.
I
Somebody,
know.
somebody that I met at fanfare, and I was like, wow, that girl can sing, and she's
Mm-hmm.
pretty too. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so like she's not just anybody that's pretty can sing, by the way. Because
We did an interview with her at the gala, right?
yeah, because see, I'm
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
too, and I can't sing. So just
Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes.
just so you know that, just write
Yes.
that down. Just
Yeah, you can't sing for sure.
just that's just mean, woman.
Oh, I love you.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have the one and only Victoria Isabella. Hey, what's up, girlfriend? How are you?
How are you?
All right, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
So, how are you? I'm assuming this is not something that you're used to because you're new at this, and so I know that you've had an interview before with some of our one of our friends, uh, uh, and Keith. He was the one that interviewed you, and I kind of went over that one just a little bit, and to kind of. But I don't like to know too much because I like to be kind of spur of the moment kind of thing. But
Mhm.
anyway, um, the last time we talked, it was at fanfare, and you're quite a vision because you're most Hispanic females are small. You know,
Yes, I was gonna say that. She's
yes, he's
tall.
very statuesque. It's
Yes.
you could be a terrific Catwoman. You're just like because you're long and slender and tall.
Like a model. Yeah.
Yes, very model like. Yeah,
Mhm.
very
Yes.
model like.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So, and it begs to ask the question: are you Native American?
Um, no.
Bet you
No.
are. I bet you are.
Not that she knows of,
Not that I
probably.
know of.
Yeah.
Not that I
Yeah.
know of.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying. I know the traits. I know the traits. Now,
Mhm.
anyway, no, no, but it was really cool meeting you. I mean, it was wonderful meeting you. Actually, you know, um, I've known Tony for a long time, and getting to see him again was really awesome because Tony had been sick for a while,
Mhm.
and I hadn't seen him since the last time that I had talked to him on the phone. And to see him out there, and then he's like, "You gotta talk to this girl. You gotta." He's like, "You gotta talk to this girl." But Tony, he's kind of sometimes he's really good about that, but he didn't tell me anything about you. He just said, "Go talk to her." Yes, about what? Just- no, and then it occurred to me that I had heard you before from the Tejano Bluesman, and
Mhm.
I had
That's right.
actually heard your name because he was telling me about you at in Vegas when I'd seen him in Vegas. So
Mhm.
you've been working it. You've been working really hard, and that's very impressive. That you've been sowing your seeds. And trying to get there, trying to get out there. So for those of us that don't know who you are, give us a little bit of your background of where you're from and how you've climbed into where you're at because you're well known with a lot of people that are of significance. So.
Well, I'm Victoria Isabella, and I'm from Peoria, Illinois. Um, I've always heard like Tejano music growing up, and then I'm like, wait a minute, this is something I can be a part of. So,
Mhm.
and like, I know I said it over there, but it's just like being in that community is just like the best feeling ever. I'm
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
heart. So,
For
Yeah.
sure.
So how did you get a hold? Because see, I know you did your song with Tejano Bluesman, but you've been working here lately with Tony. How did you come across Tejano Bluesman first? Real quick, a shout out from It's Tejano Time. He says, shout out from DFW. Saw Victoria Isabella perform at Fanfare, and I
Mhm.
was very impressed. Yes, I saw
oh,
her. I
thank
saw her
you.
doing her, hanging out with. They were on stage with Tony doing Sop Sop Sapo. That was pretty cool. She's doing her little dance. For a tall woman, you sure are very, very, very agile. lanky. You know, most tall people are lanky. You know, us short people, we can get down. You know, us short people can get down, but tall people are they're kind of frumpy. You know, they don't
Yeah.
move around as much. But you got some moves, girl. You got some moves. Bobby Castaneda,
Thank you.
California says hello, everyone. Hello, Victoria is very
Hi.
talented.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, how did you get in contact with Bobby? If you don't mind me asking, I mean, with Bobby, with the Hannah Bluesman.
So I had performed at an event called Peoria Fashion Week for Culture Day, and
Hmm.
I sang a song by Grupo Más, Ayer y Hoy, and I had uploaded that on Facebook in like a couple of Tejano groups, and he reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I'm doing a CD, and I'd like for you to be on it." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, but I'm in Illinois,
Hmm.
and I'm not from Texas." But everything worked out. Praise God. My parents are the bomb.com, and they took me all the way to Texas, and
Ooh,
Oh wow.
I like her already because she uses bomb.com. I love her already. Woo! Yes, ma'am. You got some good
Yes.
parents. They're teaching you
yeah.
right.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
So I'm
Okay, I'm
just
sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm just glad it worked out, and he's been a great friend, a great mentor. So very
Yeah.
grateful.
He's pretty cool. Yeah. Borrado Lopez from Houston, Texas. What's up, NDO? And hello, Miss Barbie. And hello, Miss Victoria Isabella. You know,
Hi.
Borrado, this is she does. We have some interesting music from her because she's kind of active in a lot of different things. It's pretty impressive. And so you're working with Tony Guerrero. How did that come about?
So we okay. I had posted another thing on Facebook like maybe like 2-3 months ago, and I started getting a lot of comments from this guy named Arturo. I was like, who is this? Like, comment on my stuff like this.
Mhm.
So, he messaged me and he's like, yeah, I work with Tony Guerrero. I was like, for real? And he gave me Tony's number and I was like, hello, is this really you? And he's like, yeah. So I was like, oh my gosh. So, we had like talk like off and on. And then when I finally came down to Texas, that was the first time like we actually met. Because
In
we,
person.
yeah, so and Tony was just amazing. Like I don't mean to say bomb.com again, but he was the bomb.com.
All right, girl. I won't get tired of it.
Yeah, he's very cool, very laid back. He's and he's from Chicago, so that's from the Windy City, and that's the La Sombra. They were the Windy City boys, and then they were like the bad boys from Windy City. I don't know what that was all about, but I mean, yeah, that's cool, because what happens here in Texas a lot is people get the misunderstanding or they live in a bubble or they have this egocentrism and they believe that Tejano music only exists here and it doesn't. It exists everywhere and
Mhm.
it's mostly called Tejano because a majority of the people that play it are Tejanos for no other reason than just that. But the music in itself is just the conglomerate of all the different kinds of music and it's more modernized American music is really what it is.
Mhm.
But people have this misconception that it only exists here in Texas, and it doesn't. It exists everywhere. So it's good that you're able to express that. Carlos Ramos says, "Hola, hello, Victoria.
Hi.
How are you doing, Carlos? TDK in the house, Cubo Indio, Barbie Chick, and hello, Victoria Isabella. I'm sorry I missed you at fanfare. See, TDK, you weren't everywhere, brother."
He was too busy dancing.
I know he's too busy dancing. Borrado says Tejano is everywhere. Yes, it is. I
Mhm.
know
Yes,
it's
sir.
everywhere. My station, this station, actually, it covers 132 countries, 132 countries, and so we have a good reach. So for anybody that says Tejano is just Texas, no, it's not. It's everywhere. So that's definitely. She performed for me at a Lowrider magazine show in San Antonio. Very
Cool.
cool. So did you like sing? What did you sing?
So I sang a bunch of like cumbias and of course Tejano music.
Hmm.
But and then I sang my favorite song ever to perform is called Mambo Lupita by
Hmm.
Mi Banda El Mexicano.
Hmm.
I can get down to that. I'm sorry.
Is
So
Barbie chick wearing her Crocs?
Of course, TDK. Sorry, it's a thing.
Oh,
Of
come
course,
on. Look at those
of course.
things. Is that a size one? I'm just kidding.
Two. It's a size close.
And
Close.
Tejano will never die. Yes, it won't. No. Well, that's cool. I mean, you got your what did your parents say when you said, "Hey, you know what? We're going down to San Antonio to be at the fanfare." And, you know, what did they say once they saw the sights and said, "Oh my gosh, these are a lot of people in one place."
What did you think of fanfare?
Yeah,
What
what
did
did
you
you
think?
think? What did you think? Because Carlos says she did great. That's what he says.
aw,
She did great. And
thank
that's a good song. That's a good song. I play that at the bar, says Borrado. Borrado, by the way, is a DJ in Houston, so he plays a
Yeah,
lot of music.
he's a
okay.
DJ.
So he's been my main DJ guy that I send music to, and I say, hey, play this song, and that's what he does. He takes care of music. But what was your first impression when you got to fanfare? Because for people like us, or for me, I'm old hat at it. I've been doing it for a long time,
Mm.
for 20 plus years. So I'm kind of
When I got to fanfare, I was actually like, I mean, I was really excited. I was there with my parents and my cousin. Like that's my favorite cousin. I'm like, ooh, that's my girl, and just to be able to experience that with them, I'm like, wow. And I felt like very welcome. Like I felt like I was at
Good,
home. So
good.
mm,
it reminded me of my hometown because Peoria is a very tight knit community, and we
Hmm.
all support each other. So it was nice to see.
yeah. And I've been to Chicago. I've performed at Chicago and up north, and it's a different breed of people up there than it is down here, and so
Hmm.
it I do see the difference. I actually didn't know Victoria Isabella was visiting Texas, or I would have made my point to check out her performance, which is it's good. I mean, because normally that's what I do, TDK, for those people that are coming in from out of town. I want to see them because if they're from Texas, more often than not, I will have an
Right.
opportunity to see them. But if they're from out of state, those are the ones that I want to see because I don't get a chance that often to see them. And so, unless I'm traveling out of state. And so, yes, man, Borrado says. Bobby says, how did Victoria get to like the Tejano genre? How did you get to like the Tejano genre? Where were you at the beginning? She already said that.
Um, I got into Tejano because my grandparents listened to it, and then I was like, okay, this is nice. And then I didn't say this, but like when I did see Selena, that's like the game changer. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What's funny is when I tell people that I knew Selena, they're like, really? And I'm, yes, I knew Selena.
Hmm.
It's like, and it wasn't like, oh, here, Selena, take a picture with me. No, it's like, hey, girl, what's up? It was that kind of a relationship. So it's kind of
Yeah.
different. Most people, I don't know. I've never really thought of it that way, but it's just that's the way it is. Now, you have not heard her English music. That's out of this world. Well, Carlos,
Really?
we're
thank
fixing to
you.
change that for a lot of people because I do have some of her English music. TDK says, I was too busy watching Barbie Chick tear it up on the dance floor at that Mustang Sally's. I think she was wearing tennis shoes. What?
Okay.
Ah,
So the only reason I was wearing tennis
you
shoes,
ditched me at there for Mustang. Ah, that is not cool, girl. You just came out just now.
I went to go get interviews. Indio, I got like
No,
4 interviews that
nope,
night. Come
nope,
on.
nope. I feel hurt. I feel hurt.
Thanks, TDK. Thanks.
I can't quite reach it, but I can feel the blood dripping down my back.
Whatever. I got interviews for us.
Rick Mantle says, hola, amigos. How are you doing, Rick?
Okay.
The guitar player himself, the extraordinaire. No, that's cool. I mean, to have your family come down and check it out and see a different side, different, have your parents that come down to Fanfare before, or was it just the first time for all of y'all?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Um, well, we came to the last time we were in Texas, like before we came down with the Tejano Bluesmen, was when I was probably like 5, and we
Oh,
went
wow.
to about Corpus Christi. So that was like our second time back to Texas.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So
Wow.
So just imagine if
Wow.
this kind of thing would go up to Peoria. That would be really cool, to have a
oh
bunch of you
yeah,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
that'd be
Because
amazing.
I know it's missing. It's missing a lot. I have a niece who lives in South Carolina, and I send her a lot of my recipes for like Mexican food, and like I send her my chorizo recipe because she can't find chorizo in South Carolina. They don't they don't
Mm,
they don't sell it there. And she did find it in I don't even remember where she's. I think it was like in Virginia, but it was like $5. And she's like, she bought it because that's the only one she had seen in like months.
yeah.
But it's Hispanics don't have access to Mexican stuff, like they do here in Texas. And so, the further you get away, the harder it is to get something that's culturally relevant to you. And so,
Hmm.
taking music up there is definitely some way to kind of get some kind of semblance of your culture and something back home that
Mhm.
way. Selena Effect, she's gonna be inspiring young girls and for generations to come.
Isn't that
Yeah.
awesome?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very, very true. Don't cry, Indio. I'm not gonna cry. She didn't hurt me. I still love her. She's gonna. I'm gonna strangle. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Y'all don't know.
No, I still love you, Barbie. Don't think twice.
I know you do.
Well, hopefully y'all can interview her in person next year on the main stage at Lowrider Super Show. Well, Carlos, if you invite us to the Lowrider Super Show, I will most definitely be there, and I will most definitely do the interview. And I have Gun Will Travel. We have done a lot of on-site stuff, and we take our show. We go everywhere. In Victoria, we love. Victoria loved the tacos in
It's
San Antonio.
San Antonio. For
For
sure.
sure.
Yeah, they taste different, don't they?
Yes.
It's like these aren't Taco Bell tacos. I went to a couple of Tejano clubs in Illinois back in the day. El Piparapao, Pipiripao in Chicago, and Attitudes in Aurora. Wow,
Hmm.
dude, I've been to Pipiripao. I really did. Barbie is a sweet lady, says Borrado.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you.
Why are you sticking up for her, bro? You're supposed to be my bro, man. What's up, man?
Don't be jelly.
I'm jelly already. No, that's cool. I mean, but I'm glad that your parents are here. It's good to have a good, stable support system to help you out.
Mhm.
To help you move forward, and to keep moving forward and stuff like that. So, what are your plans with Tony Guerrero? What is it that you're doing with Tony? Because Tony was very vague, and when he talks to me, it's always like he talks to me and then he remembers stuff, and then we go back in the day and then we forget what we're talking about. That's kind of hard because I know a lot of people and they're like, oh man, you remember that time? And I was like, dude, we were talking about something completely different. And so what are your plans? I mean, what is it that y'all are doing? Because I know that y'all are working together, you've been working on some music together, but what is it that you're planning to do with work with Tony Guerrero?
So we talked to him about 2 weeks ago,
Hmm.
and he did. Well, first we were in Texas. We went to his house, and
Hmm.
he showed us some songs, and he said, "I'd like for you to, sing some of these if you like."
Hmm.
So we are working on music together. I was like, "Dang, these awesome songs! You want me to sing them?" I was like, "Okay."
Nice.
Yeah.
So I'm working on those right now, and then we might come back down to Texas to like record with him, because I don't know, I feel like it'd be a little better just to have him with the recording process. So,
Mhm.
but definitely good songs coming.
Oh yeah, most definitely. He's a great writer. People don't forget that he has that he has written a lot of songs. He's a great producer as well.
Hmm.
Borrado says, I don't want to get hit with a chancla. It's a little chancla. It's just a little one.
Hey,
Just kidding. Sorry.
and it's a
Carlos,
crock.
Carlos Ramos says, well, guys, I have to go because the Poteet Strawberry
Oh,
Festival
that's
we're speaking
right.
about. And I want to thank Victoria for performing at the show and a great lunch we all had.
Oh,
See you very soon, and a great show and on the podcast. Thank you so
oh,
very much, Carlos. I
Okay.
really do appreciate you. You're welcome back anytime. And if you got any information that you want us to share, please go ahead and drop it in. We'll share it with the world. But thank you so very much for being there and for being part of the Hanami's movement. Rio Rodriguez says, "Well, what does Barbie sound like? She don't say much. She actually just said something, bro. Are you trying to say that I talk too much? Eejo, that's harsh, bro. That's harsh. Oh, okay, bro. Thanks for letting me know. It's a small. Jay Perez, Javi Perez. How are you doing, brother? I tried to record Barbie Chick dancing, but she didn't come out on the video vertically challenged.
Really, TDK? Okay. Bet. When I see
Oh,
you next
he's
time,
tall. He's
watch.
just
Watch.
tall. That's what it is he's tall. Just kidding. So
You see, I get picked on a lot, Victoria.
don't. It's just this. We all just have fun. That's what we do. We have fun. It's no big deal. No, that's cool. I mean, I'm glad that you're gonna be working with some music and everything else. Can you tell us? Is it a cumbia? Is it gonna be a polka? Or what's it gonna be?
So one is a cumbia, and then the other one is a Tejano song. So
Yeah, a polka.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
great. Well, you know what? For those people that that haven't heard you sing, let's go ahead and play the Corazón Sin Nido. It's the song that you did with the Tejano Bluesmen, but it's your voice and it's your personality that comes through. It's a very beautiful song,
thank
and I
you.
love the tone that you have in it. You've got great tone, and I just want people to pay attention, listen to the song. This is Victoria Isabella, and this is off of the Tejano Bluesmen album, and it goes like this.
Déjame saber de qué sabor tienen tus labios. Déjame sentir cuánto calor hay en tu piel. Déjame buscar de qué color tienes el alma. Deja comprobar que es el amor que tanto esperé. Corazón sin nido está escondido, que no enseña, linda pequeña, que no has querido darle amor al corazón. Corazón pequeño, por el que canto, por el que sueño con ser su dueño, por el que quiero ser feliz. Ay, corazón.
Eso, mero.
Déjame saber de qué sabor tienes la boca. Déjame sentir cuánto calor hay en tu piel. Déjame buscar de qué color es el alma. Deja comprobar
That sounds pretty good, girlfriend.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got a lot of wows, and that sounds good.
Thank you.
And what I can tell is just that's one of your first recordings and everything else, and the maturity that you have in your voice from when that was recorded and where you performed. You know, but it's progression. It's just good progression. You got, like I said, I love your tone. I love your vocals in it, and it's just and you're right. Perez, it's a great song. It's a very very good song. Very nice, great job, says TDK, and it's it's great for your voice. But I've heard you sing other songs, and so with more confidence comes your true nature, your true voice.
Mhm.
And so that's
I think her voice sounds very mature.
Thank you.
I do. What does
it's
it say?
it's the Barbie and Ken show. Hindi. Oh, I stole your
Oh, your
joke.
joke.
Barbie y Ken instead of
Oh,
Ken. Stop.
TDK.
Just
No, but I do. I think your voice in that song definitely sounds mature. I wouldn't. It's like when they say that you meet somebody and the voice doesn't kind of match. It's almost the same thing. Like you, I don't know. It's a compliment. Trust me, it's a compliment. Your voice does sound much more mature than what you look, and it's like,
Oh,
oh,
thank
okay,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
well, and it's good though. I mean,
It's a good
you got
compliment.
good, yeah, you got good people around you, and you're only going to get better and grow and everything else. The key thing is to keep growing. I did an interview with Ram Herrera, and he's been at it, what, 35 years,
Mm,
and
yeah.
he says, excuse me, even he says, um, that even now he's just now getting used to liking his voice, that
Oh.
he's getting to where he wants to push his voice even more. So
Mm,
uh he's enjoying that, and so
hmm.
you know it's good that you have that that road ahead of you to keep
Right.
going, because you're already ahead of it, if that makes
Mm,
any sense. It's like,
yes.
you're not, you don't have like a long, like, oh, you have to keep getting better and all. So you're already
Right.
ahead of it in a lot of other places.
I think
So
it's going
that's
to be like you're going to be on a road of discovery of your voice.
yeah,
And once you reach different tones and different songs that come to you, you'll be like, oh, wow, I never knew that side of my voice, and you're going to have that long discovery. And it's so far, like he's saying, you're already on the right track as it is. So,
Thank
do
you,
you,
yeah.
guys.
do you speak any Spanish?
I'm learning. I'm actually in a Spanish class right now,
Oh,
but
cool.
Oh, no, no habla español,
Hey,
no.
TDK.
it's okay. She's one of those no sabe kids. That's all right. There's a lot in this
No,
generation.
no
It's
sabe
okay.
hablar en español. Oh, o
I am
francés,
not
s'il vous
fluent
plaît?
either. I understand it fluently, but I don't speak it fluently. There's a difference. But
Mm.
yeah, I'm the same way. It's okay. It's all right.
Well, only my mom is Hispanic. My dad is mixed. So
Okay.
he's mixed with black and white.
Okay.
So, and he's just coming from Peoria. So yeah, it's just my mom.
He's from Peoria somewhere.
Yeah. So
Is your dad tall?
I would say I'm about the same. He's just like 2 inches taller than me, but I would say we're
So
about the same.
maybe his
That's
family. That's where you probably got the height from, was the family
Oh yeah.
height. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
mhm. Yeah. I say your high cheekbones tell me that you're Native American.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's that.
mean, I really think that somewhere in my family there is, because on my dad's side, because my middle name is Whisper.
Hmm.
Oh
So,
wow.
and they had told me something about like my great grandma or something was like Native American, and that's why they named me that, because that was her name. I was like,
That
oh,
is
okay.
so cool. I love that.
Yeah. See, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, feature wise, most Native Americans are very tall. I'm not. I'm not tall, but I
What happened?
all of my cousins are tall. My mom is short. My
Oh,
mom
okay.
my mom is Barbie short. She is. She's like 4'10".
Oh yes, she is. I'm
She's
4'8".
she's
So
short.
yeah.
Yeah, she's short. Now, but my dad was 5'9", and like all of my cousins are at least 6 feet tall. I have one cousin 7'4",
Dang.
and
How?
they're all,
What?
yeah, he's 7'4". He wears a size 23 shoe.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
size 23 shoe. Just imagine.
And he's Native American?
Yes, yes. Jonathan Espinosa is
Wow.
watching from Florida. Young lady has great vocal control. Thank you,
Oh, thank
Jonathan.
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Producer Jonathan Espinosa. By
Sure.
the way, Jonathan, your song is awesome. It's on my hot hit list. I'm playing that song right now, and you knocked it out of the park as always. Great job, brother, man. You did an awesome job on that song. Can't wait to hear what else you got coming on. So yeah, um, introduce your dad to D. Burleson or Mark. Stop it. It's because he's black. Knock it off, dude. That's wrong. No, no, no. But yeah, Native Americans are normally tall. People think that no, usually they're tall. They're all tall, and that's the way my most of my family is. They're all tall, and it's funny because I have a picture of us. There's like 20 of us, and I'm like the shortest one. My brother's 5'7". I'm 5'5". My brother's 5'7", and then it's like tall, 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 tall. Me, my brother, tall, 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 tall.
Yeah.
It sucks because everybody's so much taller than us. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. But it's the truth. It's an awesome song, Jonathan. By the way, Barbie chick looks taller on the live stream.
True
TDK.
story. I have my chair all the way up. So
She's standing on a box.
hey. Oh well. I do that. Yeah.
It's for
We
the
do that on the
interview.
road.
For the interviews. No, that's cool. I mean, but I mean, did you already graduate high school or are you still in school?
So I graduated high school and now I'm in
In
college.
college. In college. Which
Oh, good.
that's cool. What degree are you pursuing?
Right now my major is in business. So hopefully I only have like 2 semesters left and I can graduate. So
Ooh.
With a
Wow.
business
Let
degree.
us know
mhm.
so we can
That's good.
congratulate you on the air.
Yeah, that's
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. No, I have 4 college degrees.
Dang.
This boy
Yeah,
here.
it's,
Yes.
that's just something. it's, it's either go to school or go to work. I'd rather go to school, so I
Mhm.
studied a lot. No, just kidding. No,
I
no,
went to
no.
work. I wanted the money.
Well, I had gotten out of the military, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was, that's all I was doing was just going to school. It's easier for me to transition, you know, when I was doing that. So
So you see, Victoria, he's the brains. I'm the beauty of the show. That's how it goes.
Beauty and the Beast, that's who we are. Right? Well, Rado says good luck in college and
Thank
Yes.
good
you.
luck in your college career, and it's always good to have something to back on. But having the
Yes.
dream, there's nothing wrong with having a dream and chasing the dream. There's still people that do it, and don't ever let anybody to hold you back in achieving that dream and everything else. And like I said, that song was a really good song. But you
Yeah.
have another song that I really, really do like. It's an English song, and tell me a little bit about this English song, the something good. Where did that come from, and how did that song come about?
So I wrote that song like in July, I want to say, and I just wrote that when I was feeling like, what am I even doing with my life? I'm like, that's how I felt, and so I was like, let me write a song about this because there's just times where you want to be a better person, show your best self, but you just feel stuck. So that's what that song
Mm.
was about. So
Yeah, well,
A
it's a
lot
good
of people can
song.
relate to that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one thing I know. When I read a lot, and big surprise, I'm a nerd, and so, but a lot of writers, when they've been asked that question, how do I become a writer and everything else, or it's always the same thing, write what you know,
mhm.
because it's
Right.
more it's a lot easier, and it's more tangible. People are able to attracted to it, and that's why I said it's a really beautiful song, and it really is a good song. Alfredo the Low Mescan Rios, he says, hello
Hi,
everyone, how are
hi.
you doing, brother? Ah, saludos a Donon Meskin. So let's go ahead and take a listen to this song, and I want you to listen to the timbre of her vocals, because this is the possibility that she has, because she sings this song with such authority because it's her song. See, it's her song, and I really, really do like this song, and it's a great song, and it's
Thank
called "Something Good" from Victoria Isabella, and it goes like this.
There was a time I was a young girl chasing a dream in a big world. Wanted a chance to show my best, but I couldn't even have that. I thought back then that I was special and hoped that they saw my potential. But what can I say? I was let down and all my hope was on the ground. Tried to get back up, and I was fine just for a while, but found nothing was worthwhile. Time kept on passing by, but I couldn't let go, and still my heart is broke. I was begging, pleading, crying, praying just to have a chance, but the only thing I ever got was just one little glance. I would say I'm fine. Truth is I'm jealous, so very jealous. I try and I try, but it all comes out to nothing. Wish I was something, something good. Ooh, I was begging, pleading, crying, praying just to have a chance, but the only thing I ever got was just one little glance. I would say I'm fine. Truth is I'm jealous, so very jealous. I try and I try, but it all comes out to nothing. Wish I was something, something good.
Yeah, definitely a
Wow.
mature voice. I loved it. Man, so
you.
do you play any instruments? Do you play piano?
No, I wish. Okay, here's what happened.
Here's what happened. What happened was.
So,
What happened was,
because I used to take piano lessons when I was like in middle school, but
Mhm.
I wasn't really
You weren't
into
feeling it.
anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
back at the time, like I really like I don't know if you can see them. I just really wanted to play with my dolls in middle school. Like that's all I wanted to do. So
Are those Bratz dolls?
no, these are actually Monster High dolls.
Monster High. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay,
So
okay.
that's just
But so do you want to maybe get into playing piano now or an instrument now?
yeah. I just wish I would have stuck with it because I can just see myself being a little
You could
Mozart or
do it. I
something.
mean, you're already a songwriter. You could sing, and then adding that. I mean, I think that's just that would be awesome. That would be
yeah.
awesome.
Well, Joe just joined us. Joy Villanueva, how are you doing?
Hi,
The
Joe.
Tejano bluesman himself. We just finished playing your song, Joe. That was really cool. Thanks very much for joining us. And the beautiful Madison Pulido.
Hey,
Hi, Victoria Isabella. Madison is joining us. Thank you so very much. You know, she's doing great things and wonderful
Yes.
things, and got her band. And if you need a band there in Houston, you know, Madison, she's got her band going, and definitely got to check her out. We're working on a little project ourselves as well. And Alfredo says currently the RGV with in the RGV with family celebration of life for Janie's mom, and she went to be with the Lord. My condolences to you and your
Condolences.
family, Alfredo, and we'll be praying for you as well. And definitely, but it's a beautiful song. Like I said, you sang it with authority because it's your song. That's what I was making, and that's
Yeah.
why I said I love your timbre that's in that song. It's a beautiful song. I want to get some of Barbie's shoes so I can hang them on my rear view mirror.
That's so dumb.
Thank you, Rick. I just what, I don't know what to say to that. I have no idea what to say to that. Madison says
Lord.
Patricia Vargas, hi, aka that Barbie chick. How are you
Hi,
doing?
Madison. I miss you.
Yeah, Borrado says it's the princess of Tejano music.
Mhm.
Yes, there she is. Hell yeah, that's right. And Joe, by the way, does have a song with Madison, and she sings Desvelado. And the way, I mean, I've known for a long time, and the way she sings is just, she's just,
She's awesome.
I know she is. She's just an amazing, such a sweet person, a kind soul inside and
Yes,
out.
she is. Yes,
And
she
I
is.
can't say anything. And Joe says, I'm so proud of Victoria Isabella. I can't wait to hear all of your projects. Thank you for singing on my CD.
Oh,
So
thank
Awesome.
you.
Mark Villalobos joins us. Hey, how are you doing? Saludos. How are you doing, Mark, and everything else? But I really do like that song. Like I was saying, that's something
Mhm.
good, and it's just it's a compliment to your voice and it's a compliment to your songwriting and everything else. I know it's an English song, but it's definitely a very good one. Um, got a YouTuber here. Yo, how are you doing? How are you doing, bro?
You know,
And
Hi.
so,
what I kind of noticed, Victoria, too, is your voice to me. When you we played the first one, I was like, man, it sounds so mature for someone that so young and looks so young. I also kind of noticed, and this is again not putting anybody down or anything down. I notice you have a more of a modest look to you, like when you're fashion and stuff, and I like that because and the reason I do is because it sets you apart. I think for a lot of the artists, and I'm not putting the other artists down or anything like that. It's just it makes you a little bit different, and when you have that difference, people notice that, and I noticed it right away. Like your style is a little bit more on the modest side for somebody so young, and I like that. And it kind of matches. I'm thinking all together now. It matches your voice, your style. I like that your curly hair. It's a girl thing. I know we're talking about girl things, but I noticed like the whole package,
Oh,
and I like that about you. I do.
thank you.
Mhm.
Mark with the Puro Pedo Talk Show, he says they're checking in. Hey, Mark, let us know who you got going on the Puro Pedo
Puro
Talk Show so we
pedo,
can share it, man. Puro Pedo, Puro Pedo. Yeah, the Barbie chick Allie will be performing on May
yes,
3rd at the
sir.
Conroe. And if you get a chance to come out and join
Yes.
us and interview the kids, I would love to. However, I think I'm going to be performing that day as well.
No, he knows that I go all around Houston. So
So
La Mexican knows I
you
go
go and check it out.
everywhere.
Definitely go check it out. Definitely go check it out and get an interview as well.
Yes,
And excuse me, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's definitely a compliment to your
it is.
because it's a beautiful song.
Mhm.
Like I was saying, I just love the way that song comes out, and that like I said, that timbre that you have. Borrado says she never goes to the bar that I do.
Sorry. You need to invite me. I'm actually going to be out this Saturday, and I am going bar hopping. So send me a message. But like Victoria, like India was saying, you sang that song with authority. I noticed the difference. Like he
Hmm.
said, I did notice the difference. When you do write your own song, it belongs to you. So you sing it from a different place rather than a song that someone has given to you or whatever. And I'm not knocking that, but I think you should really pursue a lot of your own songwriting because you're good at it,
Thank
Hmm.
you.
and you sing a little different, and I liked it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and it's true. And then going back to the way you carry yourself and the way you dress yourself, and,
Hmm.
and speaking about uh, uh, Madison, that's here as well. Madison, that's another feature that Madison has. She's very very her manner of dress is it's not homely. It's very attractive. Don't get me wrong, but it's not overt. Excuse me.
Right, for these girls being in that young age,
Yeah, there's a lot of.
we all look at that. We all look at that. So I like that about you, and
Hmm.
it looks good on you. And
Thank
Yeah.
like
you.
he was saying, you're so tall. You look like a model, and then when you come out dressing like that,
Mhm.
it exudes that model presence. And then your voice, when you open your mouth, it's like
Aw,
wow.
thank you.
Joe says, "Hey, I dress nice." No, you don't, Joe. I've seen you, boy.
That's up for debate, Joe. Not just kidding. I'm just kidding. He does. He does dress nice. Yeah.
He's in a t-shirt all the time.
But
No.
it's at least armed. I mean, shit.
Yeah,
Clean, I hope too.
I know, right? He does the smell test. It's smell-o-vision. Ah, this was good. Throw it on. No, I'm just no, but I mean it's good. It's just this is the era that we live in, and
Yeah,
and sometimes it is what it is, and I'm not, and once again, it's not a knock on anybody. Some
right.
people can
Like
pull
I
it
was
off.
saying. Mhm.
There's some people that pull it off very well, and some people that don't, but that's just the way it is. Porrado has an interesting question. How about a duet with Miss Polido?
I
Mm.
would love that. That'd be like
Mm.
awesome.
Yeah, that's two power voices right there, and two beautiful people together. And Joe says, "Yes, it's clean." It's the chonis that I need help with. Ah,
Ay,
la
Lord Jesus.
mo.
Image out of my head. Out.
I'm serious. I'm not. I'm Native American. I wear book skin. Yeah, I'm back. Hey, what are y'all talking about? Well,
Everything.
everything. That's all we
Jonas.
do. Ponies. No, but that's cool. I mean, that would be something to do. Although the distance is different, but it's not that
Oh
different
yeah.
because look at Jonathan Espinosa. He's from Florida and he's been releasing music. He produces music and he does a lot of stuff. Things are a lot more possible now than they ever were before. And back in my day when I was helping out with sound and everything else, you had to be here. You had to come down. You had to be here. And this was the mecca. And so if you weren't here, you couldn't get it done. But things are way different now. And so there, anything is possible. Everything is possible. So that's definitely something that you could possibly do. Joe Villanueva says, "Andale, there you go." And do y'all do song requests and reviews? I do song requests and reviews, but not during the podcast. I do them during the other show.
Mhm.
But go ahead and send what you want at admin@qvoradio.net. Admin@qvoradio.net. And you do that, and I'll go ahead and put them on there for you, man. No problem. And if you got some music that you want to share, send them to me too. Send them to me there as well. No problem. So we do there. And Joe says, "I have a request." Okay, Joe. No, I cannot stand on my head and spit nickels. I don't know how to do that. What's your request, Joe? But yeah, and as far as when do you think you're gonna
And no,
get
I'm
started
not
with
making
your
this
music
call.
with with Tony? When do y'all gonna get started?
Um, as of right now, I don't know when we'll go down because my sister's actually like having twins very soon,
Mm.
like any time now. So
Oh wow.
yeah, and she's got three kids already. So
Oh
you know,
wow.
we need to help her as
Support.
much
Yeah,
as we
yeah,
can.
yeah,
But
for sure.
definitely, we want to start within like the next 2 months. So,
Uh
but I'm ready whenever.
huh.
So you said you have what, two more classes before you graduate or something, right? Didn't you say that?
Two
Two
two more
semesters.
semesters.
Oh, two more
Semesters.
semesters.
Mhm.
Do you think possibly after you graduate that you might want to move down to Texas?
I would like to.
Hmm.
I just, I've never been like away from my parents, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
like,
I was thinking about. Hmm.
I don't know if I can do that, but I'd like to.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a brave move, but it's still something you can definitely look at. So, but I mean, it's it's still not impossible for you to do it from Peoria, Illinois. That's
Right.
not. I
Right.
mean, Look at Veronica La Consentida. She does it from Las Vegas.
Vegas. Hmm.
Jorge Moreno, he does it from California. Jonathan Espinosa does it from Florida. It can be done from anywhere, so that's not
Hmm.
an issue. It shouldn't be anything that's too extravagant or too hard. Chris Zavala says Victoria Isabella is amazing. See, we got
Thank
lots of
you.
fans and everything else. Joe, just like Joe, it is. So here we go. We're gonna listen to it one more time. Corazón sin nido, right here from Victoria Isabella y Joe Villanueva, the Tejano Blues Band. It goes like this.
Déjame saber de qué sabor tienen tus labios. Déjame sentir cuánto calor hay en tu piel. Déjame buscar de qué color tienes el alma. Deja comprobar que eres el amor que tanto esperé. Corazón sin nido está escondido y no enseña, linda pequeña, y no has querido darle amor al corazón. Corazón pequeño, por el que canto, por el que sueño con ser su dueño, por el que quiero ser feliz. Ay, corazón. Déjame saber de qué sabor tienes la boca. Déjame sentir cuánto calor hay en tu piel. Déjame buscar de qué color es el alma. Deja comprobar que eres el amor que tanto esperé. Corazón sin nido está escondido y no enseña, linda pequeña, y no has querido darle amor al corazón. Corazón pequeño, por el que canto, por el que sueño con ser su dueño, por el que quiero ser feliz. Ay, corazón.
Joe says a big shout out to Ralph Garcia and Ralph Music Factory for the arrangements and the production on that. And Borrado says, "Damn it, girl."
Damn it, girl.
Damn it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it.
That's a Texas thing. Damn it, girl.
Dang it, girl. That's the one. That's the one. Hey, by the way, if you needed any information on Victoria Isabella, if you wanted to get more information from her, if you wanted to just follow her and anything else, you can always just go ahead and hit the QR code for her link tree. Oh no. There it is. There it is. The link tree right there in front of you. There you go. You can go ahead and do that all fancy dancy. Mira nomás. See. Let's do that again. Here you go. And go to the link tree. Yeah. So you can go ahead, hit that link tree, and it'll take you to all of her social media so that way you can pick up the follow her, follow, be part of her social media so that way you can support her and support her endeavors and everything else. David Vela from Oakland is watching. He doesn't know Oakland.
Hi, David.
How are you doing, Dave? Thanks very much for joining us, brother. Yes, so I mean, girlfriend, we have come to that part of the show where you are going to go ahead and we'll give you the opportunity, the whole floor just to yourself, so you can say your thank yous and say your shout outs and say your what's up and everything else. Make sure you let people know where they can get your merch or where they can get you more information and everything aside from your link tree. So it is all you. Let's go ahead and step out, and it's just you, Victoria Isabella. So go ahead. It's all you.
So I want to say thank you to, of course, Joe Villanueva, Ralph Garcia, Arnold Martinez, all my family, and Tony Guerrero también, and just everyone who supports me. Like, y'all are seriously, I have to say it again, thebomb.com. So you can find me on Facebook, Victoria Isabella. I'm pretty sure my username on Instagram is Victoria_Izzy2001. And then those are the most, I'm active on those the most. So those are where you can find me at. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm like, wow. So thank you.
There you go, just like that. Ah, dice Joe. Ah, mira. No. No, just in case, guys, just go ahead, and that's how you support Tejano music. Is you go out there and go to their shows, buy their music. And by the way, in that link, you'll also be able to find her and get her music. She is available there. If you are listening to it on the app or on the website, you will have an add to cart button. You can click on the add to cart button, and it'll take you to Apple Music, and you can buy her music there. I do not make any money from that transaction, but because I participate in a transaction, I do get a discount on my licenses because I am a fully accredited radio station with ASCAP, BMI, SOSEC, C-Core, and all the others. That being said, if you are a new artist or a new band and you want your music to be heard, please send it on in to admin@cuvoradio.net. And there you go. Where the Indio and Barbie merch.
Mine's coming. Because all I have is really girly stuff, but like the men's stuff, I'm still trying to figure that out. I don't know yet, but I have a lot of girly stuff.
So I made 20 of these.
Okay? His is nice.
And I said, I'm going to sell them. And then when I did the same thing that I did in Vegas, I had them with me, and then somebody's like, "Hey, aren't you Indio?" And I was like, "Yes, here, let me give you a t-shirt."
Yeah.
And it took me about an hour and a half, and I gave out all the t-shirts because
he gave them all out.
So say, "Hey, aren't you Indio?" And I'll probably give you a t-shirt if I have it. So that's horrible because they cost me a lot of money to make the t-shirts, man. But and you know what? For those of y'all that have been loyal fans, and I know you guys are really loyal to me, thank you. I really do appreciate it. Because I know I usually do the 12 days of Christmas at the end of the year, but I got sick. I was in the hospital. I had COVID. I am planning to do the 12 days of Christmas, but this time Christmas in July. After I come back from Vegas, I'm going to have a bunch of merch, and I'm going to be giving it all away. I'm going to be giving all kinds of prizes and stuff like that during July. So that way, as a thank you for everybody, because we did top 1,435,000 people last year listening to the radio station. And I want to say thank you to each and every one for that. And I pay $100 for one t-shirt. Yeah. I'll see you too. God bless Victoria. Wishing you a great success as Bobby.
Yes.
Thank
And
you.
yes, of course, if there's anything that you need me, this is your home. You're welcome to come back
Thank
anytime. If you
you.
got any information that you want us to share, let us
Yes.
know so that way we can share it with the world. Barbie, you got anything going on, girlfriend? Anything for this weekend aside from your bar hopping so that we can get the news and information for show off promotions? What else you
Yes.
got going on? By the way,
That's
she said she's bar hopping. That's not true. She's going to get news and information for show off promotion. She's not a bar
that's
hopper.
true.
She's just
That
going out. That sounds horrible, but
it does sound horrible. I go to different places where they have the live music, and I go interview the artists. I
yeah,
love it, and I do stay and have a couple drinks. But I do interview the artists. I get
yeah,
that done
she's
first.
interviewing people. It's show off promotion. That's her thing. Okay, so don't think that she's out there drinking because
No.
that doesn't happen unless I'm there to protect her. That's not going to happen. So
Yeah, I'll have no bodyguard this weekend,
so
so yes, I gotta
yeah.
be good.
Yeah, behave.
Yeah, I
TK,
gotta
I got my
behave. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So, but yeah, be watching out for Barbie Chicken. So as well. But send in your news and information to me, and I'll go ahead and share it as much as I can. Thank you so very much. Lots of prayers to Alfredo and his family for your loss. I really do. You know, I send out my condolences to you and your family, and also to Rick Barrama and Richie. They were having a surgery, and I'll keep you in my prayers. And so, and to that very special someone, you know who you are. Um, I'm here for you. If you need me, I'm here for you. So, with that being said, Victoria, thank you so very much for joining us, sweetheart. I hope that you had a good time. I need you to stick around for just a little bit so we can take care of some radio business. And we're going to go ahead and listen to your song, Something Good, one more time while we leave. But I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. If y'all had a bad day today, if today wasn't your day, I just want you to know that every day planes take off against the wind. You matter. You are loved. We'll see you next time. Be good to each other. Be
Bye.
human. We'll see you later. This is Something Good from Victoria Isabella. Thank you so very much, Barbie Chick. Thank you so very much. And we'll see y'all next time, rather. We'll see you on Monday. Hasta luego.
Bye.
There was a time I was a young girl chasing a dream in a big world. Wanted a chance to show my best, but I couldn't even have that. I thought back then that I was special and hoped that they saw my potential. But what can I say? I was let down and all my hope was on the ground. Tried to get back up, and I was fine just for a while, but found nothing was worthwhile. Time kept on passing by, but I couldn't let go, and still my heart is broke. I was begging, pleading, crying, praying just to have a chance, but the only thing I ever got was just one little glance. I would say I'm fine. Truth is I'm jealous, so very jealous.